This is Sid with C. Thanks for traveling with me. Come along as I explore a day in Key West on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady. We arrived in Key West on the second day of the trip, and fun channel fact, Key West was the first port that I've ever visited while cruising way back when I first started cruising in 1996.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to drive your small boat in between the bigger boat. Okay, looks like he's here to assist us to do something. But move it, buddy. Alrighty, good morning from sunny Key West, Florida. Here on Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, doing a completely solo trip. Today I have a little bit of an adult excursion, and not that type of adult excursion. I need to go find the post office because I've been sailing for 2 weeks and I've been fighting my luggage to like close it. So I am going to find the post office. I believe it's like a 3-minute walk, and then I would just do a little random exploring around Key West. So come along. So there are a few local tours right outside the port here. You got Shark and Wildlife Tour bike rentals, which are handy dandy for Key West. Good bike culture. And you got some snorkel trips here, as well as golf cart rentals. So I'm using handy dandy Google Maps here. And I'm breaking one of my cardinal rules. As you can see, my phone's only on 40%. So 6-minute walk to the post office.
So as you saw, a helpful tip when navigating is that you can still pretty much use Google Maps to get where you need to go, as long as you are able to use your data. And I find this helpful when trying to navigate things on foot.
So far, a very nice scenic walk to the post office. Also very shaded. So I guess it's like off the beaten path Key West maybe. I'm guessing most people don't get on a cruise port and look for a post office. So hopefully y'all see some different things.
I came across the Little White House on my stroll to the post office. The Little White House was said to be a staple for the Truman presidency, where President Harry S. Truman was said to spend 175 days of his presidency here in this space. You can get a walking tour, and I believe it also hosts special events.
My mom previously worked at the post office, so I feel like she'll be proud of me for using this option. We got to use the post office more. It's a resource that we don't want, to just disappear. I'm sure, though, with the invention of Amazon, we give USPS plenty of business. But I can't think of the last time I went to go mail a card or send a package. So yeah, we got to use one of our U.S. resources to keep it alive and well. All right, I see the trucks. I am close. All right, this is the Key West Post Office. And I can already tell it's not going to be as crazy of a line as I usually encounter at home. Hopefully I'll get some good customer service because I don't have a box. I don't have no tape. And their post office comes with a chicken, rooster, something. Okay, so here are the options. There's flat rate, or you can do the non-flat rate, and they just price it by the weight. So I gotta see what I can stuff in this box. Okay, here's the verdict, 2 boxes. We'll see how much it costs, but right now, when we care the cost, I just want all this weight off my back and out of my luggage. So I'll give the final price. All right, so the final verdict was 8 pounds off my back, $23, which is cheaper than checked luggage or the overage fee. And the very, very kind postal service worker gifted me the tape because out of another $2. So I was excited about that. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna walk around. There's a tram here. There's a trolley. So maybe I'll do that or keep wandering around. I'm here at Glaze Donuts, which prides itself on being the southernmost donut shop in the continental United States. So let's go see what their donuts are like. So their donut glaze almost has like a blueberry taste. It's pretty decent. That's a good donut. The award for cutest Wendy's goes to Key West. Isn't that cute? All right, there is a CVS and a Walgreens here in Key West, so if there's anything that you may have forgot or need during your stay here, those two items are readily available. 2 stores are readily available for you. Still wandering around trying to find something to eat or drink. I think I want to find some Kong, but I'm just a little meandering around to figure out what I want to do. Key West is so quirky. Don't know if you can see them. They have mounted police. That's different. America here, so you can get cash. Very helpful. And one of the mini key lime pie shops. Okay, so we're doing a quick makeshift excursion today. We're doing the Conch Tour train. So the tram comes every 15 minutes and it's a 70-minute tour around historic Key West. So I'm looking forward to this. I have only been to Key West once and it hasn't been since 1996. So I don't remember anything about what Key West has to offer. Hey! So they leave every 15 minutes.
Conservatory, a lot of things to see and do at True Station. That is a very popular stop on the tour. And we're going to pull in there for 1 minute so passengers get on and off the train. Stop number 2 is our Contour train station. That'll be a 10-minute break and we'll get there about 40 minutes into the tour. 10-minute break, everybody. You can walk around a bit, stretch your legs, or rest.
After an orientation to all of the stops, as well as just general rules and information about the train, we were finally off. This tour is a great way to orient yourself to key historical buildings, as well as some of the areas along the way in Key West.
Gardens, the first swimming pool of Key West, and many cats, some descendants of Hemingway's own six-toed cat. Hemingway lived there for 10 years and did some of his most productive.
The southernmost point is another well-known landmark that the conch train will stop past. There is a stop that you can get off to take a picture. There's always a queue. However, if you just want to see it, this is a good option for you.
And on the left, this white building is the Cuban Club, built in 1900 as a patron patriotic, beneficial, and social club for the Cubans of Key West. Some of the best dances in the history of this island.
You will arrive to a couple of neighborhoods that are designated as quiet zones, where the conductor will stop with his vocal overview of what's happening, just for you to be able to see what's going on in Key West while respecting the neighborhood and not keeping some touristy areas not too touristy.
Sunshine.
Agency.
Now if you look to the right, off in the horizon, 5 miles offshore, that's where the reef is located. Nearly 1800.
All right, I hopped off the conch train a little early to do some more exploration before getting back on the ship. But that was a pretty informative tour. At least it gives you a good layout and overview of the island. I like to, whenever I'm visiting somewhere new, try to go on a tour that gives me an overview of everything. So that way the next time I come, I know exactly where to go. Here's another tour option. Probably don't have enough time to do this today, but 2-hour glass bottom boat tour.
Still suffer memory you had. Oh, to Lord, would you? Hey, oh, to Lord, set down all the heavens when the spring came.
Key West hosts a nightly sunset celebration, and here is a clip of the celebration, what it looks like from the ship. As you can see, it's a well-attended event with even a cannon fire at the moment that sun sets.
So this garden is dedicated to some of the noteworthy people on the island who kind of established Key West. So like this woman here was one of their greatest philanthropists. There's one of the early bakers.
After a thorough amount of walking, I decided to have lunch at a Cuban restaurant very close to the port.
They have a special menu for the day. I got the carne encebolado. So let's get into it. It smells good. So it comes with Cuban bread. Red is a spicy sauce and green is a, I can't remember what he said. Another sauce. Smells really delicious. Let's see. Hopefully it tastes as good as it smells. And my bird friends behind me are excited about the food too, I guess.
After a pretty hefty meal, it was time to wrap up the day and start heading back to the ship. Upon returning to my cabin, I realized we had not pushed back at the time that we said we were, and of course I started knowing the pier agents, and which usually is a sign that some folks are running late.
It's like you're about to leave somebody. It's 4:40. We're pushing back at 5.
Cruise lines will make attempts to reach you as well as retrieve your items from your cabin should you miss the ship. Suddenly, after they announced 3 people that were missing, we saw the first person come running. I will say, although this person was late, she was giving effort and she even had a glass of champagne in her hand. So kudos to her for getting back on board. However, we were still missing 2 more people.
The wild part is we still have about 3 more people who they called and are missing.
The last couple, I didn't have much sympathy for. This couple was spotted leaving a store. They never ran, and we gave them a hearty boo because they were being pretty selfish. It was finally time to push away now that we had everyone on board, and I was able to catch some really nice views from Key West.
Okay, I got dressed for Scarlet Night on this sailing. Scarlet Night is the second night, but I'm not feeling it. I just want to lay down. So, but I will tell you from a solo perspective, because the connections made on the first day, a few of the solo cruisers are meeting up to enjoy Scarlet Night together. And then my plan is to join a couple solo cruises for dinner tomorrow. So I've already experienced Scarlet Night. It's also on the blog here. I'll put a link so you can see what it looks like. I was hoping to get the pool jump since I do have braids in, but I am just low energy and want to take advantage of these last few days to just lay in bed and rest and do something I can't do at home, which is watch movies. So I'm gonna do that. Probably wipe. You can see I have the red lip on. Still got my red dress on. Thinking I was gonna get up, and I'm not. I'm about to put my PJs on. I've ordered room service, and I'm going to bed. So that is that. I will say I also could be low energy because I haven't ate. So because of when I booked this, and I booked this kind of late. So all the dining times were like 9 o'clock, and if you know me, I don't eat late, so I don't like that, like, you are kind of scavenging for food on Virgin. I mean, there are options, but nobody wants breakfast all day. I got a plate of wings, I got some ice cream, I made a makeshift dinner. I got a couple items arriving for room service. Thank God they do have like a whole meal for room service, so that is going to be my saving grace. Alrighty, I'm gonna put on my PJs, and the next time you'll see me is hopefully getting some sun tomorrow on the pool deck. Alrighty. This is Sia with C. Thanks for traveling with me. I hope you enjoyed that self-guided tour of Key West today. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.